Everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, the Layman Apologist, and we are live for a little chill stream tonight and potentially a Q&A, depending on how the audience is feeling. I've got with me Gabe as normal. Gabe, how are you, bro?
Oh, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Yeah, surviving. I've got a wisdom tooth coming in, so
Ah, fun.
yeah. Be hit or miss in the old pain for a while. But we also have Colton with us. Colton, welcome back to the channel, bro.
What's up, man? Good to be here hanging out.
Yeah, and we're currently live on all three channels, so let us know where you are watching from. Whether you're on Colton's channel, Gabe's channel, or mine. We tried to get X going, but it sadly failed us, which is not nice. This studio recently really has been acting up, though, but I've got no idea what's wrong with it. I was telling these guys off stream. I already have a stream organized for tomorrow night with a true Orthodox priest, but unfortunately, it sent out the live channel update to everybody who's ever appeared on my channel before. So I accidentally took over people's channels. So hey, I guess it's a good.
Accidentally.
Yeah, I was going to say I guess it's a good way to advertise, but I was expecting people to message me and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" But nothing. So
Yeah, I
what do you
didn't
guys?
get notification or anything. It just
You
kind
didn't
of
get anything.
happened. No, it was until you texted me that I found out about
I
it. So,
suppose though, but because it would have treated that as if it was you that scheduled the stream, so it would have no reason to notify you.
yeah.
The only reason I noticed was I logged onto YouTube to see what the thumbnail looked like, and yeah, I saw it live on multiple channels, and I was like, oh. I guess I was better seeing it then and there versus actually going live tomorrow night and being live on everybody's channel. So, but anyway, we have got Tony. Tony's not really going to be able to interact too much because he's driving home, but maybe if we're still on by the time he gets back, I don't know how far away his church is, but exciting. But anyway, Colton, how is life with you, my friend? Any updates for us on your channel? Any good Bible reviews coming? How is things?
Yeah, things are good. Um, yeah, there's some really good stuff coming. I'm really looking forward to, and I'm sure you'll probably see it on a lot of Bible review kind of channels. But the biggest talk that's of what's coming is the Jonathan Edwards Study Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Everhard sort of, you know, being the general editor of that, and a lot of people are excited about that. I'm definitely excited about it. So that should be coming soon. But also have a, I don't think I got it right here. I haven't reviewed it yet, but I really like that Thomas Nelson's been doing this. They have Spurgeon and the Church. I don't know if you can see that. It's trying to blur it out.
Yeah, it's a little
But
blurry, but
yeah, it's so they've done this whole series. They have like the Psalms, they have the Gospels, and now it's Spurgeon and the Church.
mm-hmm.
And it's a cool little edition that has Acts through Revelation, and I'm going to be reviewing that soon. But it's all it has is basically at the introduction of each chapter, there's a little blurb from Spurgeon, and then it's just the NKJV text. But they have awesome wide margins. These are great little note takers, and it kind of goes under the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, looking forward to putting that out.
Okay, so you haven't actually reviewed it yet in the channel, no?
No, not yet. No.
Okay.
Some other folks have, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a cool series. I hope they keep doing it. It'll
Mm-hmm.
be cool to see, because now they'll have the entirety of the New Testament and Psalms done.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if they try and include some other stuff from the Old Testament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, speaking of Matt Everhard, I think we will be having him on for that Bible release. So
Nice.
that'll be exciting. Hopefully, you guys will tune in for that. But yeah, I have a video coming up with Matt in the future. We haven't decided what we're going to do it on, but we're going to try and go a slightly different route. So something that I haven't done on my channel before and something he hasn't done on his channel before. So everybody can keep an eye out for that. So I'm excited for that. Gabe, what about you? You're working on a lot of stuff at the minute.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I am working on a lot of stuff in the background. Don't know if I want to spoil any of it yet, but
Spoilers.
big restructuring. I've got a Trinity library I've been working on for a while now. I've got some stuff going on with that.
Hmm.
Again, don't want to spoil it too much, but it's going to have hundreds and then hopefully eventually thousands of early church resources for anyone to read through. Completely free, no ads, no nothing. And then Trinity Bible, haven't really done any big updates to that lately. It's kind of reached a point where I'm happy with where it's at. So I can't complain about that at all. And then I'm working on some updates with your website as well as just some general updates to Trinity Apologetics site.
Yeah.
And those are kind of the big things I've been working on in the background as of right now.
Nice. Yeah, there's a couple of changes I want to my website. Like Gabe already knows them, obviously, but I think one of the bigger ones, Gabe, we're gonna have to talk about is I don't know if you guys seen this today, but first, actually, just let me say hello, Celie. Good to see you. I did pull your comment up, but never got a chance to say hi. So hi. I don't know if any of you guys seen my morning post today on X at all.
No, I haven't really been on X much. Like I got open now to go through
Yeah,
it.
so I woke up this morning with my phone pretty much like red battery, like on the brink of turning off, and it had obviously undergone an update throughout the night. Battery had drained quite badly, so I plugged it in. Noticed that a warning flashed up on my phone saying that I needed to verify my age and my ID. It wouldn't let me X out of it or operate my phone until I uploaded my ID. So it wouldn't take my original ID, and I had to go and hunt down my passport. Now, if this was something I could have like avoided or just like swiped away, I would have, but like it quite literally would not let me off the home screen until I uploaded this ID. Basically, in order to combat pornography in the UK, these new age laws have been brought in, which is great. All for that. Downside is, if you're someone like me who likes to watch UFC and boxing, which are 18 plus sites, and ordering tobacco or whiskey, guess what? I had to upload my ID in order to partake in those things. Then I go to log into X in order to post about it, and I get hit with an X warning to tell me that in order to comply with, the UK's new laws, I also needed to upload my ID. So it is getting to the stage, lads, where, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be on X too much longer at the rate this is going.
Well, I mean, it's a big thing that a lot of more privacy advocates. So I do care about internet privacy, generally speaking. I don't want giant companies just tracking me and selling all my data. So I generally try to keep privacy stuff. That's why I don't tell everyone it, but on the back end with my emails and stuff. So Gabriel@trinityapologetics.com. That is Proton Mail. And I literally pay another company for an email because I don't like Google reading all my emails so much. So I literally I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is on it, and I generally try to keep with the privacy stuff. So while I can say yes, I think it's a good thing to like shut down Corn or any weird other sites that are out there and prevent children from going on them.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that really just is a lot of overreach from governing bodies. I think what really needs to happen is parents need to be parents and parent their children.
Yeah.
And not burden everyone else with the security risks, because quite frankly, these things are not being ran by the government. Governments are not running these. Governments are just saying we have a law, and now you have to have another company who's now going to scan someone's ID, social security number, anything, face anything. And they're going to use that to verify the age. And then they're going to store that or delete it in 3 days. And we've already seen countless breaches on like people's just information just being dumped out there from these companies that do age verification. So I'm generally opposed to it in that sense. I would just say, if you're going to outlaw the Corn, outlaw the Corn. If you're going to, if you just want to prevent the kids from seeing it, just tell parents to be parents. Give parents the resources to do that. Tell them how to turn on parental controls on the Wi-Fi, or better yet, tell them to just not give their kids phones. Right? Like, it's not that difficult. So.
Well, that's the thing, though. But this is why many in my country are saying that they know what the government's up to. This has got nothing to do with pornography. It's to bring in the digital ID, which, by the way, the King has actually approved the government to go ahead with, despite the fact that the public voted overwhelmingly against it. He's
Yeah,
approved
I
it.
mean that makes
Now
sense.
it's being positioned as like optional, but it's optional for now, is what they mean, because they're going to try and make life very difficult for those that resist. But anyway, we've got a couple of questions here, and comments. Gabe, you need to grow a beard.
Yeah, it does need to grow in, but I keep trimming it down a little bit. So I don't want it to just be a mess. I want it to grow in nice and smoothly. But
You see,
it's
sometimes you have to go for the mess first, though. So,
okay.
Colton, your beard is on fire.
Dang, that's not good. You don't want it to be burning, you know.
No, she said his beard is fire as usual.
Yeah.
Isaiah, good to see you, my friend. He says, Gabe, my king. I didn't
Uh,
know Isaiah now serves you, but okay.
I Christ is king. I'm not king.
You can be an
No.
earthly king.
Oh, okay. Well then he can, I don't know, go
Yeah.
serve me grapes or something like that. I don't know. No, I don't want to be like Ali Dawa. That's too weird.
Yeah. Yeah, he says, how are you, gents? I'm surviving.
I'm doing well.
Colton's just chilling. Well, Gabe, here's a question for you. What is your
Oh,
best argument for the Lutheran view of the Lord's Supper?
it's just what the text says.
Is means is.
Yep. Is
There
means
we go.
is.
There
I mean,
we
you
go.
could even jump into some interpretations of like John 6. You could point to the Lutheran view of the Lord's Supper. Though a lot of Reformed guys like to use it. Everyone uses John 6. Everyone uses John 6.
Some don't view John 6 as being Eucharistic at all. So,
Well, yeah, I think you can see it as Eucharistic, but I can also see where you just would see it as being as referring to Christ being the leaven that was given to the Israelites when they were wandering the Exodus. So
mhm.
there's a couple interpretations that are all valid. I mean, like Augustine, I believe Augustine used both of those interpretations, but I could be wrong. So
Yeah. I haven't cared what the king said since 1776. My goodness, you're an old man, Isaiah. An old
yes,
man.
he's very
The
old.
question, Colton, this is not quite a question, but as the only current parent up here, how do you handle the old kids in the phone situation, if you feel comfortable sharing? Oh, you're muted, bro.
Oh, that makes
Sorry.
sense. I was
Sorry.
wondering why you were so quiet.
Sorry, I have been making comments here and there, so those
Oh,
Dang,
right, well, then we've
now I
heard
feel
nothing.
bad.
those gems will go unheard. Yeah, so my oldest is 11,
Okay.
but none of our kids have phones right now, and if they have a phone, it would be a dumb phone. Essentially, is the way we were gonna play that. Yeah, it's just too, man. It's just too It's just too messy. It's just too nasty out there. And I even with my son, my oldest son, I don't even. That some people would say, "Oh, I'm too extreme." His friends that do have phones, I don't allow him to be alone with them.
Yeah.
Just no, just not gonna happen.
I don't
And
think that's
I'm-
extreme.
Yeah, and I have
I
no
don't
problem
either.
telling their parents that, like, hey, just so you know, I'm not. First of all, we don't do like sleepovers where
Yeah.
our kids go to stay the night. It's just there's just too many. From my own experience growing up, going to stay the night at friends' houses, and too many bad things happen in those situations.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just I'm very aware of how, especially with the way it's been, having young men in the church and talking
Mhm.
through that kind of stuff. It's like
Yeah.
so I'm pro dumb phone for kids.
Yeah.
if you're gonna have a phone, if you need a phone.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Orthodox Philip, good to see you, my friend. And by the way, Orthodox Philip, if you want up, or Obro, or Isaiah, whoever, if anybody wants up, let me know. It's just a chill stream, so we're more just hanging and chatting, so if anybody wants up, they can. Gabe, another question for you as a resident Lutheran. I heard that the Lutherans don't like the word consubstantiation. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if people use that term, but a lot of Lutherans would be like, no, use the term sacramental union, or just say it's a mystery. Just say that Christ is truly present within and under the elements of the bread and wine. I think it's just one of those things where it's the Calvinists placed it when describing the Lutheran view, and then Lutherans just got really upset.
I don't blame the Calvinists.
Well, like historically, that's who was like making the label. So at least
I don't think we give you that label.
Okay, but
No,
then
seriously, unless I'm mistaken, but I genuinely don't think we did.
I thought that the Calvinists ended up giving the label of consubstantiation to the Lutheran view when
Someone
describing
pull
it.
up ChatGPT.
Here, I'm on X, so I'll just do Grok.
He's gonna grok it. Now, Colton, I think this was in reference to whenever you were muted. I'm not sure, but
I was Baptist maxing when I was
Yeah.
quiet.
yeah. No, it might be related to something else, but I do think it might be because you were muted. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Seeley says, but they wouldn't have phones until a bit older. Yeah, I don't have kids, obviously, but I don't even know how I feel about teens with phones.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I missed Isaiah's comment. I used to hang out with George Washington back in the day. Gee, oh man, you're looking well for your age.
It really is.
The Obro show, just the thing to consider is that the age verification laws have effectively blocked several well-known sites. While it may I can't read today, while it may present some privacy concerns, I think it can be a great incremental approach. Yes and no. Knowing my government, this has got nothing to do with corn. It's just a way to roll in the digital ID, which they're already trying very hard to push. And this is their, think of the children. Because, like, if you object to this is what you're going to be met with. Oh, think of the children. Well, I agree with what Gabe said. Parents should be parenting better. Now, that's not going to fix everything. So, like, yes, in a sense, I am good with those laws, but not a fan. Not a fan. Luke says, what's up? Not much, my man. How are you? We're just chilling, having a chat, doing a little bit of a Q&A. Feel free to ask questions. But yeah, did you get an answer, Gabe?
Not a direct one. It's just kind of saying that it happened. Right here, it's saying, in short, it's a Reformation era polemical term, not one originating from Luther himself or from ancient church usage. It remains associated with and then Lutheran sacramental theology in many non-Lutheran sources.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't give a great answer, but I didn't think it came from Calvinists. But Colton, let's start with you. Here's a question for you. You have to spend the rest of your rest of your ministry with the Bible and 2 books. What books are you keeping?
That is very limited. That's hard to. Goodness.
Hey, Luke's a strict master. He does not want you having more than 2 books.
Yeah. Oh gosh. You know, I think for that, I'm gonna say The Valley of Vision.
Okay.
Just because it feeds my soul so well already.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say The Valley of Vision, and then I like fiction. So if I can have included in that because technically I have 1 volume of all the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I would probably throw that in there. So
okay. Now, I'm not meaning to skip comments here. I'll come back, but To be fair, Colton, you sound good on my end. I don't know whether there's something with Steve, but can you do anything with your mic?
I can turn it up a little bit.
Okay, fair,
Yeah,
fair.
see if
I'll
I
be
can see you
right
better.
back.
Okay, well, while Gabe will be right back, I'll answer the question as well. Steve also said hello before I jumped to his other comment. I just saw that and didn't want you to go through because I might be hearing you fine, but the audience might not. I think I would have to choose the silver chair, obviously. Can't be without my silver chair.
Yeah.
And as short as it is, I think I would honestly choose On the Soul and Resurrection by St. Gregory of Nyssa. That is a book I am now going through for the third time, and I cannot get enough of it. I don't know why, but I just can't.
Yeah.
I have returned.
You have returned just in time for the question, Gabe. What 2 books in the Bible are you taking with you?
2 books in the Bible,
Oh,
or
no. So
and
you've got the Bible and then 2 books. That's all you can have for the rest of your life.
okay. Well, I'd probably go for. Sorry if you hear the bird in the background.
That's
He's
all right.
mad at me right now. I'd probably go for. I like fiction and I like fantasy, so I'd probably go for Lord of the Rings also, just like Colton. But-
Well, hang on. Luke's a strict taskmaster, so you have to choose one out of the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, well, then I'll
Oh, I
just
didn't.
go with the beginning of the series. I'll go for The Hobbit. That was a really good
Okay.
one. I actually really got hooked to that one.
Okay.
So The Hobbit I would go for, and then. So am I like stuck on an island, or like what's the case
He
here?
just says the rest of your life, the rest of your ministry with a Bible and 2 books.
So the rest of my ministry, okay. The Quran also.
Ugh.
That way I can just continue to rail against the Quran and like point out
Do you
all
hate
the
your life
errors in
that
it.
much?
No, I engage with Muslims all the time. Like one of my coworkers, she just recently transferred back to my shop, and she married a Muslim. So now I'm like, oh, well, this is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Seeley says the reason I can see teens having a dumb phone is that it does make it easier to keep in touch when they're out with friends or other family. I'm not entirely against teens having a phone. Yeah, dumb phone's fine. Now this is just my personal opinion, but yeah, I don't know if I would like if I'm ever blessed with children. I don't know if I would like the idea of my teenagers having a phone with access to the internet. And while there are parental controls you can set at home when they go outside and they hop on public Wi-Fi or a friend's hotspot or whatever, I don't know. I'm not too keen on that.
like I'm not opposed to children having access to like technology and tools. Like, I'll put it like this. When I first got into, like, I got a little tablet. That was my first actual device, was like a little tablet.
Mm-hmm.
And all I really ever did on there was I played it's a really old game. It's a good game, but it's a really old one called Minecraft. I played the first version of Minecraft that came out on the tablet for Android, and I was playing that. And I got bored, and I was like, you know what? This game's boring. I'm going to make it better. So I learned how to make mods for that game. And that's where I kind of started to learn how to code, and eventually led to, oh, I don't really like video games anymore, which I do like video games, but I'm like not as much as I did back then. So I was like, okay, well, what can I do that's more useful? And I was like, websites are super cool. So I started making websites, and that's where I am now. And
Bro,
so I think that I think that having access to technology in a right way can be good, where you're not accessing bad websites, you're not going, especially like social media. I think social media is bad. Like I think no, I would generally say a child should not be on social media because it's basically giving other adults unfettered access to that child, and I think that that's really, really bad.
Yeah.
So
Colton, you were going to say something there?
I was just gonna say that I just felt a tingle in every gray hair in my beard when you called Minecraft an old game.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it
hold
has
on.
been
When
out
was
for a
it?
while now.
When was it published?
Well, while you're doing
It
that,
was published 2011,
yeah,
Yeah.
so
decently
it's
old.
been around for half my life.
Good
Yeah,
to see
see,
you, Mike. Mike will
when I-
be. Sorry, Gabe. 2 seconds. Mike will be debating on this channel very shortly, so I think that's about in a week's time. He will be debating against Luke Blackwell, good brother over on Substack. I don't think he's on X, but they will be debating is Calvinism biblical. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Sorry, Gabe, you can continue.
Oh no, I was just
that was
going on
me.
and saying it's
Oh, sorry,
half
Colt, I
as
didn't
old
mean
as
to cut you
me.
off. Yeah.
I was just saying, when I think old game, I think the
Pong.
first video game I ever played, which was just Super Mario on the original Nintendo. Like that's an old game to me. But
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I
was
have
very- Go ahead,
one of
Gabe.
the old. I have like a N64, so it's not
See,
the
that came out
original,
when
but
that came out when I was like 10 years old.
I was going to say my very first game was a game that I never remembered the name of, but someone recently on X shared it. Colton, do you ever remember the game called Paperboy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Where you cycled along and you were delivering papers to people? Yeah, that
Yep.
was my very first game. Always
Yeah.
remembered it, could never remember the name. Someone recently shared it in X, and I was like, thank you, my friend.
Let me
Um,
see if you guys in the PC world have any recollection. Did you ever play Commander Keen?
no.
No. That was the first PC game I played.
Oh, okay.
What's it about?
It's really weird. It's like a guy with a football helmet that goes around. It's a platformer. He's collecting popsicles and jumping on bad guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey.
it's wild.
There you go.
I shall check it out. I shall check it out. Could I give a brief synopsis on the soul and the resurrection? Yes. Basil the Great has died. His brother, Gregory of Nyssa, goes to see his sister. Gregory is really struggling with the idea that there is the concept of a soul, that anything goes on after the body that dies. And his sister attempts to teach him, not just from scripture, but from nature, that there is something immaterial, that it is the soul, and that there is something about the soul that reflects the internal life of man and points back to God as the creator. So it's mainly brother and sister kind of learning how to grieve the death of their brother, but also the sister, she gets the name called the teacher, because she essentially teaches Gregory of Nyssa this information. Gregory goes on to become one of the great Cappadocian fathers. Really good book, very short. I would suggest you pick it up. That's a brief synopsis, but it's really powerful. And it dispels a lot of the anachronistic myth that they had no idea about what was going on in the heavens. I won't spoil it, but I'll just tell you. The Hobbit and the Quran, what a life.
Yep.
You could do a movie in that, Gabe. Literally called The Hobbit and the Quran.
Probably, yeah.
The Minecraft to employable solution pipeline confirmed.
No, it was just, I'm just saying, technology can be, it's not going away. So there are beneficial ways that young people can use it. Like if they like doing robotics, they can do robotics. If they like doing software programming or computer programming, then there you go. There's a lot of avenues that are available within the tech sphere. And I would just say that a parent should be involved in their child's life and making sure that they're not doing anything wrong. Like,
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what Celie says here, so...
yeah.
Yep. If you have any questions as well for us, folks, feel free to put them in. Not that we're guaranteed to have the answers, but we'll give it a crack. Steve says, I'm old enough to have played the original Pong. Oh, wow. That's a throwback. Do you remember that?
No, I wasn't alive back
Colton,
then when it was original.
Yeah, Atari.
Yeah.
Yep.
Colton, what was the very first console you ever played?
It was the NES, the original Nintendo.
Really? Mine's
Yeah.
with Sega Genesis.
Yeah, played Sega Genesis as well. I think that's the first one my parents ever got for me was the Sega Genesis, but my uncle had the original NES, and I spent hours playing Mario, the original Zelda. There was one of my favorites that's under the radar now. There was a game for NES called Bad Dudes, and
Don't
it
remember.
was just these two guys in black tank tops that it's like a Street Fighter kind of game. Like you just walk around and kind of like Streets of Rage or something like that. But you
Mhm.
just, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, the NES for me.
Sorry, I didn't want to jump over pardon me, comments there, but I know Tony probably doesn't have much time, so said, hey guys, just jumping on for a few while I'm eating a sandwich in the supermarket car park. Nice, Tony. No KFC
Nice.
tonight then. Actually, it's probably a bit too late for your KFC. Dr. Mike says he also remembers Paperboy. Duck Hunt. Yeah, I didn't like Duck Hunt. I wasn't a big fan of Duck Hunt.
Is that the one that actually had the little gun that you
It had
would
a gun.
use?
It had a
Mhm.
little
Okay.
gun.
It
Yeah,
was
and the
it
dog.
was really popular, but I just didn't like it.
The dog
Yeah.
would laugh at you if you missed.
Mm,
Only they still had games like that where you actually
mean-
had something like because I also remember Guitar Hero. I loved having Guitar Hero with an actual guitar that you could. It wasn't like an actual guitar, but you could like press the buttons rather than having just a controller or a keyboard.
mhm.
So
Good to see you, John. Now, I have got no clue what this is. Any of you guys know?
ZX80, isn't that a game console?
I'm assuming, but I've got no idea what it is.
Yeah. Tony has a lot more gray in his beard
Yeah.
than I do, so yeah. I'm
It's a home. It was a home computer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So, oh wow. Sorry, I'm just looking at this now. Tony, if you still have it, it's currently going for a lot of money. So,
Yeah, the retro scene for like retro tech is pretty
Let's-
big. I think it's
Right.
mostly just people liking nostalgia. Same
let me-
reason why
let me make
everyone's
sure
selling
I'm not
Pokemon
giving
cards
away
so
any
much.
personal information here. I almost put my credit card up recently on a stream.
Oh no.
hmm
I mean, if you're giving away money, I mean,
No, I am not. I need to see money. Right, where is it? Why is it not on screen already? This is what
Oh, it
Tony is
did.
rocking. Look at this thing.
dang, it's like 500 USD right there.
I know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, for just 82.65 a month for 6 months, you can have this. Like, it doesn't even. Oh, look, you've even got a course in basic programming.
Mm.
Wow.
Oh no, it actually ran basic. Cool.
It's wild though, but like whenever you look
Ah,
at something like
just
this and
wanna see.
you consider what computers are like today. Man. Right, let me pull this back up. Remove from scene. Put it
I
back.
think
There we go.
modern day gaming laptops are still taking some cues from that thing. Just from the aesthetics anyway.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, this is something that Apple gets all the time. Like people say, Apple haven't changed their design in so long. Like it's just like it's pretty much like just software upgrades really, and like everything else is like slight aesthetic adjustments.
Well,
But like
they're
whenever you
internal.
have something that's working,
I mean, their internals tend to be pretty crazy just because of how well they make them. There's problems with it. Like
Yeah.
It's super closed off. So
that's by design.
if you want to upgrade it, not really an option. It's a bit of a pain to do that. So
No, but I mean it's by design that it's closed off. Like they don't want you upgrading or putting things into their phone.
well, yeah. Well, I'm not even referring to their phone. I'm referring to all their stuff except for
Yeah.
their desktops.
Yeah.
And even then, their desktops
dear.
are still pretty closed off.
It's no longer with Tony. It's a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mac stuff when they switched to using the M series chips, the longevity just increased even more. So like my wife has my old laptop, which was the M1
Mhm.
MacBook Air, That thing's still a screamer, man. It
Oh, yeah.
still goes. It does everything great. So
M1 to this day, like, still outperforms a lot of like current gen, like say Windows laptops. Like, it really, like, the M series is truly powerful.
oh
Like,
yeah,
this thing is an M4 MacBook.
that, that's what I've
So
got.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm hoping that lasts a long, long time. But like,
Yeah.
able to tell you, like, I spilt water over this thing and I was in panic mode.
He
Yeah.
was.
So
I'm glad it's still working for you, brother.
same, because I did not fancy buying another one.
Yeah.
Tony says first job in IT was data input using binary punch cards. Now, I actually know what those are, believe it or not.
Dang. That's
Layman, we need to do an episode on my 15 minutes on the other side. Huh? 15 minutes what?
15 minutes on the other side.
You'll have to let me know what you're on about, Mike. I'm a bit confused, brother. I said next year I'll be able to sing along with the Beatles when I'm 64. There you go, boys. Tony will be 64 next year. Nice, nice.
I don't want to say how old I'll be next year.
You're young.
Yeah. Everyone's going to get mad at me. So,
Yeah. Colton and I
Why
are
would
the
they?
old
Why would
heads
they get
over here.
mad at you for being young?
oh,
Because
because
he's
they're all
gonna
going to
say
tell
he's
me
old.
I'm young.
Yeah.
Oh, and I mean, compared to a lot of people, I'm old.
I know, but this is something I've noticed with the younger generation. I like jokingly had to tell two young people today on X to like stop complaining about the fact that they were old. Bearing in mind, they're both 21 and they're complaining about being old.
Yeah, they're old farts. They're like dust in the wind at this point.
He says 15 minutes dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can talk about it, Tony. Or, Tony, Mike.
What's that?
What's this in reference to, though? Yeah, this is what I'm confused over.
Was it over your video on near-death experiences? Like, was he dead for 15 minutes and like saw stuff, or
Is that out yet, though?
I thought so. I
Is
could
it?
be wrong.
I don't schedule my programs anymore, folks, so I don't know what order the videos are going out in anymore. So if it's out, that makes more sense. But if it's not out, I don't know what he's referring to. I finally have
it's
an
out.
editor, by the way. I forgot to say.
Funny enough,
I have an
I
editor.
watched part of it, and I don't know how I didn't know that sooner, given I watched
on,
part of
Gabe.
it.
Did you even like it? Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. He elaborated. He said your video earlier. That makes more sense, Mike. I
did not like it.
unfortunately I
I did
didn't
not.
know what was out, Mike. So I leave that now down with my editor, which is nice. So I'm in the big time now, lads. I've got an editor.
Oh, fancy, bro.
He volunteered. He's
Fancy.
not being paid or anything. So like, takes the burden off my hands. I was like, work away. So exciting.
Going for the free labor, I see.
Yeah. Well, if we ever hit the big bucks here on YouTube, he can get paid. But no, for the moment, like, he just wanted to help out because he knows I've got a lot of other. I've got my hands on too many pies at the moment, and I'm feeling the burnout a little bit. Now I'm not burned out, but like if I continue on the rate I'm going, I know I will. So it's nice to take a little bit of a break. So. It is. It's very fancy, Mike. I feel like a big YouTuber now, even though I'm not. Any questions for us, folks? Because we don't really have too much planned. Otherwise, we're just really going to be shooting the breeze. But, gents, also, anytime you do need to hop off, because I know you also have lives, please do feel free. And if anybody wants up and I know you, I will bring you up. If I don't really know you, I'm sorry, I'm not bringing you up. But we do have a couple of debates lined up, gents. I don't know if I've told you about all of them. We've got the Calvinism one. We've got what did the church fathers teach about the model of the universe? Is it heliocentric or geocentric? So that one's going to be interesting. What else? Oh, we also may have an Orthodox versus Roman Catholic debate.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So that one's going to be very interesting.
Yep, indeed. Especially given every time I've watched those, I'll be honest, sometimes I just get bored. But we'll see.
Is it
maybe we'll
just
keep it
nothing but filioque and the Pope pretty
Uh,
much.
Kinda. They might move around a little bit, but
To be honest, they don't really like they do within their own groups. They kind of go at each other, but like I don't know, Colton, if you've been following recently, but like the Protestants have been getting a kicking on both sides. So both the East and the West are like kind of launching in on the Protestants at the moment.
oh, they are. Okay.
You guys have very different X feeds than I do. So
Yeah, must have, because all I've been getting is like, I think the last thing aside from your posts that I got was, what was it? On my likes, it was okay. It was one of Matthew's memes, and then it was Geo the Zoomer Baptist. He made a post that I liked.
no clue who that is.
Oh, I just asked everyone who their favorite Baptists was, and he was like 80% of the replies. So I was like, okay, I'll give him a follow.
Did Colton make the list?
Yeah, someone replied Colton.
There you go, Colton. You've had the big time, brother.
Oh, well,
Yeah, so
that's fancy. Yeah.
Now, we have an editor that does our Circuit Rider Outpost show for the college as well. It really helps. Yeah, it's a nice little burden off my shoulders, I do have to say. The only downside about it is the editor now gets to see every slip up I make, and boy, did I do a lot of them today. Yes, I'm excited to see the debate as well. I really do need to get back to Luke though, but he hasn't confirmed if that time works for him. So I need to get on him because there is only like a week and a bit left, as far as I know. NC Anime Manga, evening all, evening.
That's my Anglican
Howdy.
bro.
Ah!
He hangs out on my channel. Good to
Nice.
see you, bro.
Welcome. He may actually be coming from your channel then, because this brings up all the comments. So
Oh, cool.
yeah. So, well, gents, any topics you would like to discuss? Anything exciting happening in your lives, or well, there's something really exciting happening in Gabe's life, but I don't know if he wants to share that. It's arriving shortly.
Oh, the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that was super exciting.
Hey, I'd be excited. Per Gibbs' refrigerator broke down a while ago, so he had to get a new one. But like,
Yeah.
if that was me, I'm gonna be honest, I'd be excited about a new one coming. I'd be like,
Oh,
yes.
heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited, but I got a whole bunch of other stuff I gotta do too. I kind of just wish it never broke. But like, I got my car, I've got to change the front brakes on, which isn't cheap, but isn't
Yeah.
expensive. So I should be fine there.
Yeah.
And then, oh, I've still got to update or redo part of my roof. So that'll also be fun. And then this is all just like my personal things I have to do that I'm kind of dreading doing, but have to do inevitably. So what's up?
I'm just saying you've got the list out of stuff you need to do.
Yes, I do. And then I've got to remove, I won't show the shrubbery outside my house because it would dox me, but I have to remove a lot of shrubbery. So
My mind just immediately went to Monty Python.
Mhm.
Sorry.
that's part of the reason why I use the word shrubbery more than I use like, there's some bushes outside in front of my house I have to get rid of.
It sounds
Right.
weird, but I always find it weird whenever Americans actually know what Monty Python is, because like most of our like comics and stuff don't really do well over with you guys, so like it's always weird. But Colton,
I mean-
just
Monty
for gone.
Python and
Sorry, go ahead. You
I was
finish.
just gonna say Monty Python and Mr. Bean, man. We get both of those over here. Pretty
Yeah,
popular.
Mr. Bean. No, that's proper British comedy. I really want to introduce you guys to the two Ronnies. Actually, I might play a clip in a minute just because we've got no real questions coming in. But Colton, apparently you do the music for this.
Yeah, I gave Dr. Mike permission to use one of my songs for his intro to their stuff. It's a hymn. It's Rock of Ages, just a rendition I did. Yeah.
Now, speaking of that, I seen you might be doing some more Sam music.
Yeah. I had fun the other day. I was in my study just looking over my sermon. It was a Saturday evening, and it was just a lot of times I'll try and sing psalms, just get my heart in a place where I'm worshipful, prepare for the Lord's Day, that sort of thing. And I broke out the Scottish Psalter, the 1650. And I was like, I'm going to try and just fiddle around and see if I can come up with a unique melody. And
Mm-hmm.
so did Psalm 1. It was fun. And apparently there's a lot of, not a lot. There's some folks on X that liked it, appreciated it. And so I think it'd be cool to maybe do a few more of those and just I put it for free on my Bandcamp. It'll bug you to try and pay something for it, but you don't have to as long as you're on a computer. You can download it for free.
Or
So
they could donate the 50 cents or whatever it is.
well, there's already been people who have they've supported me
Exactly.
in doing it, which has been really cool. But
Mhm.
it's one of those things, especially with it coming from the Scottish Psalter and all that stuff. I thought it would be cool to have that just available. Anyone who wants something to listen to, like if they enjoy it, to be able to have that music, sing those psalms in a different melody if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Now, I will be back in 1 second. I was just looking for one of my favorite scenes from one of my favorite comedies. I will play that in a moment. Hope Family Bindery is with us. Rock Auto, best place to get Brax. Well,
Yeah.
you're a mechanic here, so I'm expecting this is probably going to go down a mechanic route.
Oh, I know what Rock Auto is. I buy parts from there all the time. It's just like I can get my entire front brake set up for the price of doing. I can get. Well, how am I going to word that sentence? I can get all the parts really cheap off of Rock Auto compared to getting them from AutoZone or Advanced or any of the other big chains. So,
Mm-hmm.
and Colton and I are on the same page with Monty Python thing. I mean, I'll be honest. I really only liked the Holy Grail from them. Their other stuff, and maybe I was too young when I was trying to watch it, but it was like, I remember one where it looked like they were in like some old-timey restaurant, and they were like just yelling at each other, and I'm sitting there like, I don't get this. This joke's not as good as the Holy Grail.
Yeah,
Well, it's also just the fact some of them get very blasphemous, so...
they do, and that's the unfortunate part, because there's also, in one of the most blasphemous ones, The Life of Brian,
Mhm.
there's also a borderline prophetic scene of the guy who's like, I want to be a woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
That
hey,
scene?
look, they knew it was coming. Like, say what you
Yeah.
want about John Cleese. Like, John Cleese is, like... When it comes to religion, John Cleese is not your friend, put it that way, but he has been very outspoken since, like, the 80s onwards about the direction of, like, free speech and, like, where it
Yeah.
was going, and like how he saw, even Colton, as you said, like how he saw, men becoming women, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's he saw a lot of that coming, and not just him, the entire group. But yeah, it's good and it's funny, but unfortunately, yeah, it gets very blasphemous in a lot of places.
Right.
Now here's a question for you: what's the speed of an unladen swallow?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. I know what he's referring to, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Seeley says the insults in Multi Python are ridiculously hilarious. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
The one scene with him in the French, the French back and forth. Oh my gosh, it just killed me.
now, here's something I want to show you guys. I'm going to play this. So this is about 4 minutes. We'll watch it, and then we can talk about it a little bit, and then we'll probably call it a stream after that. So if you have any questions, get them in with the next 10 minutes or so. Let me just pull up this very quickly. These last two comments. Rock Auto is a great resource. Sometimes you can find something there that's harder to find from other sources. Good to know, good to know. The Holy Grail is the only Monty Python thing that most Americans are aware of, but I have also enjoyed the Spam skit and the World's Funniest Joke skit. Okay.
I think
Now,
I've seen the spam one.
yeah. So, have you guys ever heard of Faulty Towers?
Nope.
Okay. So this is one of my favorite comedies of all time. Relatively clean language-wise because of the time period it came from. It relies more on like slapstick comedy. Now, this is John Cleese. He runs like a rundown hotel. He's leaving to go on holiday with his wife. He doesn't want to. Unhinged Momo, good to see you, my friend. Haven't seen you in a bit. We're just doing a wee bit of a chill stream here, but we're also wrapping up soon. But good to see you, my friend. And he leaves Manuel, his Portuguese. No, not Portuguese. Sorry, I said that because I met a Manuel lookalike in Portugal. But he leaves Manuel here in charge, and what do you see what happens? This is one of my favorite comedies ever. So let me know what you think about this. Also, I'm going to play a brief second, folks. You can let me know whether it's too loud or too whatever.
Manuel!
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I'm just going to let the audience see for a second to see. Glory to our Lord Jesus. Amen, my friend. Glory to the Lord Jesus indeed. Oh, thanks very much, Tony. I appreciate that.
Very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unhinged Momo says, I have been working on sharing Christ everywhere. Praise the Lord, my friend. Keep it up. Keep that passion up. Okay, I think the audience will be able to hear this well. Now, there's 4 minutes, but this is honestly one of my favorite clips ever. So, Manuel has been left in charge here, and you're about to see what's about to go down.
Manuel Towers, how are you? It's nice today. Good. Goodbye. Oh, good day. Hello, how are you?
Actually, hang on. I just realized I should put you guys on stream with this, because then we can see your reactions.
Okay.
I've actually seen this before. I didn't
Okay,
realize
good,
I had,
good,
but
good.
it's been a minute. So
I'm gonna
you still
warn you.
laugh. I've seen this I don't know how many times, and I still laugh.
I'm gonna warn you. I'm a
16,
stickler with
16.
comedy, so
What do you
don't
say,
take
Gabe?
it personal. I'm very much a stickler with comedy, so
Well, we'll see.
if I laugh, it's a big win. If I don't laugh, it's not that
You're
big of a
kicked
deal.
off the show forever.
Okay.
No pressure. Right, let's go.
But no eat.
What?
The 16 is
I've got
free,
no
but not
audio.
possible.
Hear it now.
Is this number 16?
No, this lobby, 16
that's
upstairs
your
on
limit.
right.
can you hear us?
Who's in?
You speaking,
It's
Gabe?
silent. Yeah, it's silent right now. We can't hear it.
There's no audio?
Yeah, no, now we can't hear it.
Why? Nothing's changed.
I don't know.
What about now?
Nope.
Huh.
Here, hold on. Maybe I have to unselect live preview. Go ahead and play it again.
Yeah, because Hope Family Boundary says they
Oh.
can hear it.
Yeah. It was me too. Live preview was off. I bet I can hear it now.
Ah, okay. Right. Fair enough. Well, I went back to the start, just my bad, but we'll get through it.
Manuel! Manuel Towers, how are you? It's nice today. Good. Goodbye. Oh, good day. Hello, how are you?
Number 16?
C16, but no eat.
What?
16 is free, but not possible.
Is this number 16?
No, this lobby, 16 upstairs on right.
Who's in charge here?
No, charge later after sleep.
Where's the boss?
Boss is. Oh, hi, boss.
No. Where's the real boss?
Okay.
The Generalissimo.
Madrid.
Just sign this, will you?
Si. 16.
What?
You want room 16?
No, I don't want a roommate. I'm just leaving in, right?
You want room 16 for him?
Yeah, with a bath. You dago twit.
You mad? You pay for room first. You're crazy. For room 16, no room 16. No pay, no room 16. Faulty Towers, how are you? Nice day. What? No, he not here. He not here. Very, very sorry. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello, men.
Good day now.
You are men.
You are?
You're a man.
Are you trying to be funny?
Huh?
I said, are you trying to be funny?
Not here, Spud, not here.
You're a man with orally.
What?
You orally man.
What does that mean?
You orally.
You watch it.
Where orally?
What's he going on about?
He means O'Reilly.
What? Oh, yes, that's right, yes. We are orally men.
Thick as a plank.
You wait here, please. I go. You wait. You wait too, please. Polly, Polly, Polly. Hello, Faulty Towers. How are you? It's a nice day. Oh, you again? No, I say he not here. He not here. Very, very sorry. Goodbye. Wicked. You men know what to do?
Oh, I think so. This is the dining room.
You are certain you know?
It looks pretty straightforward. We just got to block this one off.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you again. Now listen. He not here. How many times? Where are your ears, you great big half-wit? He not here. Listen. Now you understand. Oh, Mr. Faulty. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Is you? Yes, it's me, Mr. Faulty. Polly, no, she very busy. Men, yes, men are here. Men are work. You work, men. Yes. Which? Yes, man with beard. Please, which one is man with beard? Chid, Chid, Ag. Ang, si, comprendo. Si, one moment, please. You are a hideous orangutan.
Thank you very much.
Oh dear. There you go. That is one of my favorite comedies of all time.
Okay. That wasn't bad. You got me to giggle a little bit.
I've got no idea what's going on with my stream here. There we go. Now we're back. And the audience is back too. Okay, so Gabe giggled.
I
We're
giggled.
being laughed at by Hope Family Bindery, and Unhinged Momo had a good laugh as well. Now, this is the type of comedy I like. I like plays on words, slapstick comedy. You know, it doesn't need to be vulgar. It doesn't need to be. I think, unfortunately, comedy now has strayed into everything needs to be vulgarity, which is why I often don't watch comedies anymore. But what's your thoughts on Faulty Towers?
It had some funny bits to it. You know. The last little bit, I was kind of like, I was kind of expecting him to get punched there, but otherwise, in the earlier parts, I was like, yeah, no, this is funny. I see it's just making fun of him misunderstanding words. So
Manuel's often portrayed as like the dim-witted guy, which makes the series incredibly funny. Like, there are funnier scenes, I think, throughout the entire series, but just that one in particular, I don't know why, but it just cracks me up when he keeps calling them orally man. So, Colton, what do you think?
Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah. I like that kind of stuff. Like I said, I've seen that one before. I just didn't know that's what it was. Like, I didn't know the title or anything.
Yeah. I don't know whether you guys can get access to it over there. Like, the BBC's very weird with what they allow out, you know, outside of the UK. But if you can see it, it's only 2 seasons long, and it's like, I think, like 6 episodes per season. So it didn't get a long run, because unfortunately, long story, but John Cleese, you all know who he is. You see the girl that was lying in the bed sleeping? That was his wife during the time, who was playing his maid, and his on-screen wife, who was obviously, she wasn't in that scene. They were all going through like a weird sort of like infighting during the filming of all 2 seasons. So John Cleese and the wife were splitting up, making the scenes that they were in together often like you could actually see the tension on camera at times. Like it often, especially whenever she had to hit him, she belted him. So sadly, it never went beyond the 2 seasons, but it's understandable, I guess. Um, Now, do you watch Foil Arm and Hogs at all? I have no idea, my friend. I've never heard of it. You guys
Neither
know?
have I. Nope.
No.
It might be a UK thing, that's why I was asking, but I've got no idea. But anyway, folks, we've hit over the hour. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We're probably going to call it a day here. I've got to go and get ready and film another video after this. And then I've got a live stream tomorrow night with a true Orthodox guy, Father Joseph. I believe his last name is pronounced Sweden. I need to double check that with him. But tune in for that one. That one is sure to be spicy. We're probably going to open up the phone lines as well because we've got people looking to call in and grill him. So
Oh man.
he's not afraid of a little bit of controversy, and he likes debating Eastern Orthodox. So I think that'll be fun. But anyway, Colton, going to let you plug yourself. Anything you've got coming up? I know you already said a little bit at the beginning, but go ahead, plug yourself, where people can find you, how they can support you, all that good stuff, and then we'll pass it over to Gabe as well.
Just over on YouTube's the best place. Just my name, Colton Yarbrough. Got some Bible reviews coming up. That's pretty much all that's going on in that neck of the woods right now. And also, I'll let you plug your own book, but just so you know, I do have a copy of it right here. I don't think the camera's not going to let me.
There we go.
Trying to blur everything out for some reason.
It'd give it a
There it
nice
is.
little shimmer there, though, which was nice.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Colton, if you'd be very kind and open up to your forward there so people can see you've written the forward for me.
Yeah.
And
I have.
if I could be so rude, if you would give people maybe your thoughts on the book.
It's kind of hard. It's trying to blur everything out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
But
all right.
this is a great book. It's one that people need to be equipped with. Honestly, it's gonna use some. You're gonna read it and realize that Layman has put a lot of work into this. That it's not, it's not just a hey, here's a cute little book.
Yeah.
It goes into detail about a really important issue regarding the logical problem of the Trinity. And you're going to be equipped really well with it. I will say, and I know he's already said this before, he doesn't teach the doctrine itself until the second half of the book. And that's on purpose so that you can kind of see it. And I think this is smart, brother, because what that does when you just get into the problem itself, it's smacking you in the face as if this, were the first time that happened, that you've been confronted with this issue. And then he teaches the doctrine, and then you can go back and reenact with that first part. Really helpful stuff. So highly recommend it. I've pushed it out to all my friends and family to get a copy. And
Appreciate
so,
it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just say this. Oh, thank you, Rollo. He apparently also likes the book. What I would say about this is I have tried my best to take a very technical approach to this, but also bring it down to a lay person's level where they can interact with it. So some of the feedback is people genuinely found the first half of the book hard to read. Like they found it hard to keep up with. That is intentional, like Colton said. It's a lot of people have never been faced with the so-called logical problem of the Trinity before. So if you buy the book and you think you understand the Trinity, and you then encounter the logical problem, a lot of people have went, oh, I guess I didn't understand the Trinity.
Right.
So it's only by the time you get to the second half of the book that you will start to learn, okay, here's what the doctrine of the Trinity actually is. Now, I'm not claiming to be a world expert on it. I've drawn from church history, scripture, modern scholars. I've drawn from the East, the West. I have not took an official stance on the model of the Trinity in that regard, but I have kind of made it open for everyone to where Christians in general can affirm the doctrine of the Trinity and refute the so-called logical problem. So please do go and pick it up. If you don't want to buy the hard copy is available on Amazon. If you don't want to buy that, you can go to my if you go to my X account or my Fourth Wall store. It's just the Layman Apologist or the Layman Apologist at Fourth Wall. You can also get an e-copy there for a lot cheaper, but obviously it's an ebook, so you're not going to get the nicely designed book, which, if I do say so myself, I do think looks very nice. But Colton, I
does.
really do appreciate you writing the foreword in that. And yeah, I hope it actually helps people and benefits people. Now, we've got so many people coming in here, but unfortunately we're about to close down. So good to see you, Zach. Kobe, good to see you as well, brother. He just got home from work. Ah, dear. Kobe, I actually shot you a message earlier too because I was hoping you could join, but I figured you were at work. Yeah, I am. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Zach, but Colton just put it up there a moment ago. We'll just do that again.
Let's see if it'll. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that's better. There we go. So I think it turned out really well. I'm very happy with it. You should see my Canva. My Canva has got like I'm not even kidding when I say maybe 24 different variations of that cover, because not just was the designing of it intense, but Amazon also didn't want me to have the spine. They didn't want me to have the ornate spine on it, so that was a bit of an issue. He says that does it. I'm buying it right now. Good man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And again, if anybody does want, and you've got, because some people have asked for the signature, it would cost too much for me to ship it out to you. So if you go to my store, there is a digital printout with my signature on there. You can download it, print it out, and paste it into your book. And hopefully one day, if I ever do meet you in person, Lord willing, I can sign the book for you if that's what you want. Kobe says his is out for delivery. Hope Family Bindery says just got his in today. Awesome. Well, enough about my book, because I'll be on tomorrow with Tim promoting it as well, so you can get your fill of it then. But Gabe, what about you? Where can people find you? All that good stuff.
Well, I just wanted to say the book was released just in time for Trinity Sunday too.
Yes, it was actually. Yeah. My friend Reverend Hansen was preaching on it during that as well, so that was good.
Nice. But yeah, as far as where to reach me, it's just trinityapologetics.com or on Threads, Instagram, not Facebook. I don't do Facebook, but X at GabeZD. You can find me there, or at trinityapologetics.com, and you can find me just about anywhere.
Yeah.
Feel free to email me at gabriel@trinityapologetics.com if you have any questions or concerns. Feel free. If you just want to yell at me, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But
I'll email you right after to yell.
that's
But for those that don't know, Gabe does really well thought out, really well written articles, so go check that out.
Thank you.
And again, a lot of people don't know this, but Gabe runs his own Bible app. So it's a really good app. It's undergoing a lot of changes and stuff Gabe's doing to it at the moment, but it's already got a lot of features. It's something that I use when I'm studying here, believe it or not. And I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. I do.
Well, thank you.
But Gabe, maybe plug that a little bit better, because I do get a lot of questions at times, people asking me what Bible software I use. I go between Bible Lumina and yours, so if people want to know
Okay.
what yours is.
Yeah, so it's it's trinitybible.app. It's basically a little Bible app that goes through any of the publicly available translations I can put out there, because sadly all the fancy ones that everyone knows about cost quite a bit to actually get out there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have the NKJV, but I don't remember if it was to them or if it was ESV. But either way, I sent someone an email and they were like, "Oh yeah, it'll be $500 a year," or something like that. I'm like, "Yeah."
Thanks.
I'm like, I don't think I can do that. But it's a Bible app. It has a whole bunch of them. The go-to translation on there is the BSB. Otherwise, it covers a whole variety of canons. So if you need to do your canonical or not, you can have it there. I'm working on integrating it with Trinity Library, so it'll have like the creeds, confessions, catechisms all integrated with it, which will be really
Father
cool.
quotes.
Yep, Church Father, not just the quotes, like their entire works.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get on there too.
Mhm.
That way you can read things in context and actually work through things in a I'm trying to effectively make the poor man's logos, if that makes any sense. But yeah, no, it lets you do comparisons. I've added strongs, so you can actually go through on the BSB. It's not on all translations yet. You can go through on a structured format that actually has the strongs and all the other little links there with the built-in lexicon and everything.
Yep.
So
And best of all, it's free. So go
Yep.
ahead and check it out. But only
completely
folks,
free. You hate it, don't bother using it. You love it, glad I could make a tool that you love.
exactly. So go ahead and support the brother. But anyway, folks, we're going to call it a stream here. Thank you all for tuning in. Please do, if you can, tomorrow check out my stream tomorrow night with Father Joseph Sweden. I think it'll be a very good stream. So anyway, folks, good night and God bless. Gents, you stick around just for a brief second.